If you thought being tricked by illusions was a weakness, then think again. They may seem to be just a bit of fun, but it turns out they may be the key to our success.
So what if I told you they're exactly the same? So I do take checks. Many people think that illusions, in fact, demonstrate the fragility of the human senses, which is, in fact, completely rubbish. Okay, illusions don't tell us that our senses are fragile. If they were, we wouldn't be here. Illusions tell us that actually our brains are incredibly capable of constructing meaning from the meaningless. We're really good at doing that.
If we were to process all of the information that we feel that we are aware of, we would have to grow huge brains and have massive heads that our bodies would just fail to support. Now, rather than using this approach, we've evolved to having a very clever attentional system that only processes the information that is actually needed.
So far from being a disadvantage, illusions are a necessary and powerful shortcut that lies at the heart of our most sophisticated human abilities. And yet the insights we can get from illusions don't end there. Scientists are now realizing that illusions become even more fascinating when the senses start to work together. We should no longer think of our senses as working independently, but as working together as one. It's a discovery that has truly revolutionary possibilities.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Larry.
Hi, Edie.
Very nice to meet you, Edie. We're going to do a little demonstration here called the rubber hand illusion. It's going to be a little scary.
This illusion may look like fairground fun, but it reveals one of the most important new ideas in brain science.
Thank you. Right there. Good. And can you put this hand down right over here and just curl it up like the rubber hand's curled up a little bit? All right. Now, what I'm going to do is try to position the rubber hand so it looks like it's your own.
Okay.
Okay, could you imagine that being your own hand, kinda?
Yeah.
What we're going to do is we're going to just stroke your fingers simultaneously, the rubber finger and your real finger, and hopefully this will convince you that the rubber hand is your own, that your brain will actually adopt this hand.
In the illusion, simply watching the rubber hand being stroked at the same time as the real hand
Is it happening again?
is enough to trick the brain into adopting it as its own.
They said when they saw that.
We like weird. And slowly but surely, you should feel that the hand you're looking at is actually part of your body.
Feels like you're touching my hand with that one.
Right, so it feels like this is your hand that I'm
Yes.
touching, right?
Yes.
You okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Good. Try that at home with your kids. Yeah. The rubber hand illusion is a wonderful example of how multisensory perception can influence how we perceive our own body. I mean, that's how deep multisensory perception runs. When you hold your hand out, it's generally thought that you know it's there because of the information you're getting from your muscles and your tendons and that sort of thing. But what the rubber hand illusion does is show how that can be overridden by visual information. Okay.
The rubber hand
Comes your fun
illusion
surprise.
shows the powerful connection between what we see and what we feel. But it reveals even more than simply the way our senses are connected. It hints that a fundamental change in the brain is taking place.
Whoa!
Isn't that strange?
Yeah, that's creepy.
So what might be going on in the rubber hand illusion is that the brain is actually changing to accommodate the new rubber hand, going through some sort of, structural change that we call neuroplasticity.
Neuroplasticity is an exciting new idea that suggests the brain can change in response to experience.
Things like that.
And this is what's taking place in the rubber hand illusion. The brain may be temporarily rewiring itself to adopt the plastic hand as its own.
Really feeling like it's your hand now, huh?
Yes.
Is that a little weird?
Yes.
Yeah, we like weird in perceptual psychology. There we go. Was that scary?
Yes.
Good, we like that. Brain plasticity is a terrifically exciting sort of phenomenon for perceptual psychology. I think the rubber hand illusion shows that the brain can change based on a new experience. And this is important for somebody, say, who doesn't have vision, to know that they can compensate through plasticity with another sense and use that to navigate the world.
Man's got to know his limitations.